making some bath bombs. So to start out, we're going to need our measuring cup, a bowl. You can use a whisk. I'm going to use a fork and a tablespoon marker. Gonna come in first for baking soda. So I got this. It's 16 ounces. The recipe calls for 8 ounces or 1 cup. So we're essentially going to use half of this. It can be weighed. I'm just going to measure it because I have my measuring cup. Okay. Okay, that's about a cup of baking soda. We need citric acid. Here's the citric acid I like to use. Recipe calls for half a cup. Sometimes it gets clumpy and just break it up. Alright, half a cup. And half a cup of Epsom salt. I like getting plain, because then you can use it for other things and you can just add in the essential oils you like. Break up the clumps. And that's about half a cup. Half a cup of cornstarch. I just get the basic stuff. Half a cup. All right. And then our last dry ingredient is going to be lavender. This is culinary lavender I got from a local lavender farm. I am going to use a tablespoon. All right, then we're just going to mix this up real good. All right, I think that looks good, so we'll set this aside and then do our wet ingredients. Now for our wet ingredients, we need 3/4 tablespoon of water. So I'm going to go ahead and guess and just say that looks about right. We need 2.5 tablespoons of oil. I chose coconut oil and I actually melted some and I pre-measured it. Melted it in this dish. Essential oil, I just chose the Better Homes and Garden. This is lavender and chamomile. I just put in a lot. You can put however much in you want. You can do any combos. If you want to do coloring, now's the time. I don't really want to do coloring for this one. I want to try and make a nice natural looking bath bomb. Alright, so we're just going to stir this up real good. And here's the fun part. You get to get really messy. Just pour in a little bit. And just immediately start mushing it together. Just a little bit more. You want to make sure all the wet ingredients are mixed in before adding more. If we add it in too quickly, the bath bomb will start to fizz right now. We don't want it to fizz now, we want it to fizz later in the bath. So quickly add a little bit in and then mush it again. And right about now it starts to feel like it could almost form into a shape. All right, getting close here. Really starting to be able to form it, which is good. Yeah. Okay, there's still some left, so I'm just going to go ahead and get everything I can. Okay, so just a last bit of mushing the ingredients together. All right, I think we are ready for the molds. Okay, for the molds, I found this sweet little thing at a thrift store and it was still in good shape, so I went in and bought that. I'm going to fill this one up first, and then whatever's left over I'm going to use and make hearts. So to start, I want to put in some lavender. Don't want to stick my dirty hands in there. I'm just going to put a few just to make it look cool when we're all done. Okay. And so the trick with bath bombs is you want to get it in there and pack it. Doesn't need to be super, super tight, but tight enough that when you take it out of the mold, it is going to hold its shape. And in case anyone is wondering, yes, my projects are always this messy. That is half the fun though, making a mess. I'm trying to keep this wall straight. If I've packed it too much, then it will not be straight anymore. Okay, getting towards the top here, so I'm just going to make sure this square has its integrity. Kind of does. Okay. Once you decide you're done, it will be a 2-day wait period. So a full 48 hours before you can take them out of the mold. So you can't mess around with it. You gotta just let it sit and dry. Okay, it's been 2 days. Here's what the bath bombs look like right now. They kind of started coming out of their mold, so I'm interested to see if they will actually work. Okay, I'm going to start with the hearts because they look easier. I'm just going to push on the bottom. That's pretty cute. Oh, that one didn't work out as great. That's okay though. Not really sure. Okay, I'm just pushing on the bottom here. Feels pretty precious. So the very ends didn't want to really stay, but these cubes are still pretty stinking cute. Okay. Yeah, so lost quite a bit right there, but they still turned out